I'm live. Hmm. Oops. Ah. 30 seconds in. I'm definitely late. I'm very late right now. Sorry, guys. I was late. No real good excuse, but it was Wonder Hussy related. I was just at a party with Wonder Hussy. Debbie Wagstaff. How you doing? Good evening, Debbie. How you doing? There's 8 people here after 1 minute. Nice. Hey, Tom. How you doing, man? Sorry I'm late. It's going well. I was just at a meeting with Sarah, actually, a little party that she was attending that I was invited to. Um, and I'm late because I was out in Las Vegas and I had to hightail it back to make this. Can you guys hear me okay? My mic came on just now and I had to plug it back in. I'm wondering if you guys can hear me. Whew. It's gorgeous out here tonight. Absolutely gorgeous. The sunset is amazing. So that's over by where the rodeo arena is at. I don't think there's anyone out there today. The lights are off as well. Tom, hey, at least you didn't miss the party. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of cool to hang out with Sarah once in a while. I was out there with her and a bunch of friends that I've become friends with since I started this trip. A bunch of Sarah's friends, a little group of people that I met all at Ballarat in Ballarat, California. Martin, how you doing? Mark, how you doing? Sorry I'm late, guys. Again, time got away from me. It was a pool party. I didn't get into the pool because I had to leave, but it was a barbecue. Sarah was there in her what do you call it? Pink polka dot bikini. Um, yes, it's gorgeous, isn't it? I like it, Tom. It's amazing out there. It's the sun's still hanging in the sky out here on the west coast. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, all went well. Met Scott tonight. Got to speak with Scott. Scott is I guess a seasonal roommate of Sarah's. Once in a while, he'll move in with her and be a roommate with her for a little while. I guess like an in transit kind of thing. You should have went live at the party. I couldn't. I could not go live at the party. I didn't try actually, Debbie. There was too many adult things going on at the party, so I could not broadcast from there. There was a lot of loud music, a lot of dogs, and a lot of alcohol going down, and yeah, it was interesting. It was a party. I couldn't broadcast from there. I would have to make it adult only, and that's what my channel's not about. So yes, updates. Well, I kind of gave this away the other night. I got a haircut, and I'm glad I did because it got hot this week. It got up to 106 degrees out here in Pahrump. I believe that was on Wednesday or Tuesday. I believe that was Wednesday. How's the weather out in your parts, folks? Okay, Tom. Let's see here. Oh, what was that? Ringtone. I'm gonna turn my ringtone down. There we go. It's cool out there. Where are you at, Debbie? Tom, and you didn't want to drop the phone and camera in the pool. You're right, I didn't. Yeah, a bunch of refresher, Harley. Well, that's how Sarah rolls, you know. Oh, you're out in Barstow. I thought you were out in, Debbie, I thought you said you were going to be in, the first emergency vehicle. Something bad did go down. I was just on 160. Whittier, California. 80 degrees. Oh, you're out in Missouri, Tom. I keep forgetting that. I keep thinking you're in New York for some reason. Lone Pine, that's right. You said you were going to go out to Lone Pine. I don't know if all of Lone Pine is open or anything is open in Lone Pine, Debbie, but there is a place I went to out there. It was the Western Film Museum or something like that, where they showcased a lot of the movies that were shot out in Illinois, huh? 60. Hey, Mark. But out in Lone Pine, they have I guess it's a film museum or movie museum of films that were shot out in the Alabama Hills, and that includes Iron Man. More recently, the Iron Man movie. H Mark crazy. Get the fridge fixed. I've had problems with my fridge. I put out a video the other night about my fridge and its quirkiness. For as much as I paid for that little thing, I mean, I could have bought a super nice, well, maybe not super nice. I'm not complaining about the price of my Dometic fridge. I love that thing. It is, you got to keep an eye on it when the amps get low or the voltage gets down. Man, that barbecue today was good at the pool party. Yeah, enjoy your videos. Keep them coming. Hey, Randy. Yes, I will keep them coming. Can you guys all see the comments, by the way? Okay, I'm going to go live chat, so all messages are visible now. Yes, Harley. The first Iron Man, where oh, I forgot what's the lead guy's name? The guy who plays Iron Man. What's his name? Come on, guys, help me. I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, he's standing in front of the mountains of Lone Pine, basically. Tony Stark. Thank you. He's standing in front of these mountains and he kind of raises his arms out and all the weapons are like detonated on the mountain. Well, that happened in Lone Pine. Fossil Falls. I've been to Fossil Falls. Randsburg. Have not been to Randsburg. You still camp in the desert, Larry? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Not lately, but I still do. Robert Downey Jr. Thank you, Martin. Yes, Harley, I do camp in the desert. Not in the last 2 weeks. I've been hanging around Pahrump because I'm doing a lot of videoing really close to Pahrump. I went to a couple mines really close to here, within 20 miles of here. And it's nice to camp here because I have internet and I can interact. So that's kind of tying me down into Pahrump, which is in the desert. Joshua Tree. Nice, Pat. 90 degrees. I think it's about 85 degrees out here in Pahrump right now. It's really nice today. Las Vegas was actually a little bit warmer. Really? Randsburg's an old mining town. Wow, I never heard of that. It's close to Lone Pine, I think. Yeah, Lone Pine is one badass place. If you know the movie Tremors, that was filmed out in Lone Pine. It's badass. Kevin Bacon was in that movie. Yeah, if you guys can't see I like doing the live show. I like you guys being able to see everything that's going on. So yeah, I'm doing okay. Slight little noggin headache. 909 Adventures, welcome. Oh, 909 Adventures. What's the 909 for? What does that mean? Trying to get up to Wheeler. Yeah, Harley Tremors was a great movie. That was one of my favorite sci-fi movies. Well, you know, Debbie Wagstaff brought up a movie that is also, was it Debbie? I forgot who was telling me. I don't think it was Debbie. Someone else was telling me they were watching a movie called Westworld from the 70s. Have you guys heard of that? That's a damn good movie. I remember that when I was growing up as a kid. 75 in Barstow. Gosh, it's nice in Barstow today. Oh, that's the area code. So where is 909 at? 909. 909. Is that LA? No. Uh, Inland Empire in SoCal. Okay. I was kind of close. LA, I guess. Inland Empire is kind of next to it, right? If I remember California correctly. Empire. Huh. You guys want to? I should probably sit like this. So I'm not at. Just so you can enjoy this. I'll enjoy it with you guys through this little camera. Um, 85 in Oregon. Okay, I was close. Got ya. Well, you got me interested, 909. Tell me about you. I guess that's a channel. You got a channel there? 909 Adventures, I guess is your channel. I can't flip over to it right now, but why don't you tell us a little bit about your channel? Do you do specific type adventures? And everyone should check out 909 Adventures channel, by the way, right? I mean, yeah, that sunset's kind of kick ass. I don't know if you guys can make out. What's interesting to me are these clouds right here. They're 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 fluffy. Ugh. Anything abandoned. I like that. I like that. How long? Tell us about your channel. Anything abandoned? How many videos do you have up? I'm interested. Is it all in that area? I guess. Anything abandoned in that area? Got to start somewhere, you know. I'm just I'm just guessing that you just started. I don't know. I just started what 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. Yeah, 2.5 years ago. What a fun group of people Sarah has. It's mostly her friends there. I was invited along just a few days ago. Um, 34 watching. Yeah, 34 is great. Um, yeah, I'm gonna check her out too. Her, he, her. 909 Adventures. Check him out. Um, good time at the party. Right of the picture of Larry. Oh, you know, I think I had the live chat off last time, 2 days ago, day and a half ago, something like that. And I was doing the live testing over at the Holiday Inn. I tried going outside where I can speak a little bit louder, but out there the Wi-Fi was so weak I was dropping out. So I'm reverting back to where I was before. Hopefully you guys aren't seeing any video dropout or artifacts. What do you call it? Buffering. I can't remember the stuff. Yeah, buffering. Wow, sky is just coming alive. It's amazing tonight. That, by the way, is not the sky in the blue. That's actually cloud up there. It's a complete cloud cover down there. But the sun's peeking out underneath, poking up above, or underneath from the bottom up to the cloud. But I get carried away with stuff like this. It's beautiful out though. I have not. eaten yet today. I've had some food over at the party, but I'm definitely hungry. Anything worth checking out? Okay. Well, welcome to my channel, 909 Adventures. Hope you've gotten to check out some of my videos. And Nina May, hello. Thank you for the feedback, Nina. Thank you. Solid tonight. Yeah, I'm over at a really good solid connection tonight. Yes, I am, Olive. Exactly. Jumpin' Jack. Keep close to Sarah. Well, you know, if I keep too close to Sarah, I might lose my life. She's a daredevil, if you know what I mean. A Who fan? Um, I'm more of a fan of that song from The Who. I'm not really a Who fan, but I do like the idea of the song and kind of what I'm doing with my X5. So that's what that's all about. 909 Adventures. Joker 1970. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing good. Hey. Let's see here. I've got some adventures coming up next week. They're pretty solid adventures. I'm going out to a place called Lost Boy Scout Cabin out near Las Vegas, actually Jean, Nevada, near Jean. And where else am I going? I'm going back out to a mine that's fairly close to me. I'm going to check out an incline shaft that's out in the middle of the desert. If that's all accessible, we're going to check it out. If that's a dud, then we're going to head out to Jean, Nevada, and go up to see that cabin. I think you were on here last time, Nina. Were you not? I mean, I think you were last week. Did I see correctly? Is Funda here? Hello, Funda. I'm scrolling up real quick. Sorry, guys. Man, there's a lot here. Wow. This is 909 Rangel. Hello. Yeah, Sarah Jane has a... Hey, Funda. Yeah, I thought you were me. Yeah, Tom. Sarah is very... She's very... She has a high energy level. And she's a go person all the time. There's no off on her. It's either you're on 110% or you're sleeping. Let's see. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, hello. I don't like iPads. Don't ask why. It's a long story, and I don't want to get into it. But I don't like iPads. And no, this is not Mountain Dew. So that whole Mountain Dew thing that you saw in the Mount Potosi video, excuse me, I'm going to lean this up against the rail here so I can sit back. There we go. Both hands are free. Yeah, the video I did can, and that's what the LOL was all about. Now, one of the first videos early on videos I did with Sarah, I was actually in her passenger seat in her car, her 4x4, and she asked me if I was ready to go. I just happened to have a Mountain Dew in my hand, and I said, yeah, let's do it. And it just dawned on me when I said it that I was holding a Mountain Dew, and ever since then it's been a joke between her and I. Not really a joke, but it's just a weirdness with Mountain Dew. And it seems to pop up in almost every video of mine with her, or anything close to that. Mountain Dew happens to pop up. I probably should be sponsored by Mountain Dew, I think. That would be kind of neat. That would be kind of neat. You know, Mountain Dew kind of goes with where I kind of hang out in the mountains or the deserts. where there are mountains. Hey everyone, I'm sorry I was late. Again, I was late because I was at a party with Sarah Jane Woodall from Wonder Hussey Adventures and a bunch of her friends, my friends. We're all hanging out, kind of celebrating the fact that Las Vegas is starting to open up a little bit. And one of our friends there, he works in IT, and he does a lot of IT work for a lot of the casinos out there. And news is coming. I got some information that I'm gonna zip, but yeah, it's pretty darn cool to have friends in those kind of places, especially IT. And I learned a little bit about streaming as well, and into different platforms at the same time. Like if I were streaming onto YouTube here, I could also do it onto Twitch, stuff like that. I was being educated a little bit about what's going on with that. Thank you for all the likes, folks. I'm up to 14 likes. If you are here, please give me a thumbs up, if you don't mind. Do we have any questions for Larry tonight? Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I see the thumbs going up and up and up. I'm up to 17 now. 22. Thank you, everyone. Hey, do we have any questions for Larry? Any suggestions on where I should be going? Any locations you guys thought that would be cool for me to check out? I do listen to those, and actually, one of my surprisingly successful videos right now is the video for Manhattan, Nevada. It's doing really well. I want to go back and explore a little bit more. It's just a bit far away from me. That Manhattan, Nevada is. Man, the bugs got me last night, I think. Big time. Oh dear no. David, I'm sorry. Why, sometimes the chat doesn't show up on my phone. I'm on my phone. I don't have my laptop with me. Hey Tracy, how you doing, buddy? Martin. Almondo? Hello? Larry, hello. Enjoy your videos? Oh, great. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing these more often. They're fun. I like to get to know you guys. And have you been to Rhyolite? I have. That's one of my first videos, John Doe. Which part of Nevada are you talking about, Olive? There's a couple of museums out here. There's actually one, and I think it's called Independence, Nevada. There's also one in Bishop, I believe. Recreation outside Las Vegas. Yay! Hey, if you guys want to check out a fun channel, check out Recreation Outside Las Vegas. She has a cool channel. Okay. I've got a couple of videos coming up, and if you guys aren't Patreon members, what I'm starting to do is put my my videos live over at my Patreon page first, and then they come over to a week later. They are live on YouTube. If you're interested in joining, that's kind of what I'm starting to do. Greg, hello. Craig, hello. Scotty's Castle is still closed. The whole park's still closed, and I'm dying for the park to open up. Join, if you guys aren't already, you can also join me on Facebook. I do a lot of jabbering there, a lot of nonsense. I'm not politically polarized in any direction. I just speak my mind. Narrow gauge. I would like to know if you want to send me that information. Olive, that is. Send me information on the narrow gauge. Oh, that might be up in Ely. But yes, I've heard about a couple of railroad museums out here in Nevada that I'm dying to get to. Those would be fun explorers, or vlogs, I should say, not really exploring. I kind of use vlogging loosely to, I don't know. I guess this is a vlog, but my explorers are more produced. They're not really vlogs. Yeah, I went to a mine the other day at sunset. I think we got there right around 5:30 or 6, and we ran out of light, and we wandered off to the next. I guess it was about 8 o'clock. We went in workings next door to the mine we were at. We exhausted that mine basically. We went to the next one over, but I barely had any battery left in my LED. But I got some pretty interesting footage that will be coming out here soon. I'm hoping that will be this Wednesday's video. I'm really excited about that. It came out really pretty. The footage, that is. Am I on Instagram? Yes, I am. EFX5. Eminence Front X5. You know, I'm not like Wonder Hussy's channel. All of her stuff is Wonder Hussy, you know. My stuff, I can't do that because some were taken already. Jumpin' Jack, how you doing? Told Sarah this before, but you should investigate the Death Valley days. Well, yeah. A mine with diamonds. Jumpin' Jack, thank you for the comment. But Death Valley Days was a television program, right? I mean, there's some of it was not really factual. 99 Adventures, okay. Stan, how you doing, buddy? Long time? Well, I guess you were here last week, weren't you? How you doing, Stan? Who else is here? Ray. Carson City has a great museum. You know, I've got to make it up to Carson City. I've not been there yet, and why? That's a town that is made for me, or I'm made for the town. One of the two. Greg, Live PD, yes I am. Yeah, I have watched a couple of them. It's fun to watch those. Oh, thanks, Dan. Yeah, that was a fun hike. I finally made it. Hey, Callie, how you doing? Yay! Yay! Callie's here. Now, if you guys remember Callie, you probably don't remember Callie. She was. I got some action here. Hold on, guys. I got some action. Got a UFO landing right over here. That's actually the fire department out here in Pahrump. Callie was with me, and Skylar's girlfriend, Lexi, when we got high-sided out in Ticopa. That was funny. Anyway, I have a little short video on, I believe, Facebook about that. Yeah, getting arrested on national television is not something I would want to do. Go to Bodie. I've been to Bodie 3 times. I have not made a video of it. Bodie's too locked down, although I did a video over at, just down the street from there, at Mono Lake. I love Bodie. Bodie was my test spot. I had a Honda S2000 at the time. I didn't have my X5 at the time. I had a Honda S2000 I was tracking quite a bit. And I wanted to try out Bodie. I went out to Bodie and as a test to see if I'd like exploring, and I loved it, but I never made a video there. You're right, maybe I should go back to Bodie. Yes, I've been there several times. I'm gonna make a video, Joker. 1970, I will try that. Brittany, how you doing? Oh, you're not that Callie. Oh, I'm sorry, Callie. I thought that was the Callie. St. Louis. My apologies, Callie. Willis Creek, Slot Canyon. No, I have not been out into Utah yet. I've not really left Nevada. I've been in, well, no, I shouldn't say that. I've been in California and Nevada. I've been to Sarasota. I've been requested to go down to Ludlow, actually, and pick up where the TNT Railroad started and go across Mojave up into Death Valley, towards the Tonopah direction on the TNT Railroad as much as I can. And I might do that. I'm planning that out actually. Can we just go out to Pahrump and look for you and hang out? I guess, or you can just tell me that you're going to be here and we can try and meet up. I get a lot of people out in Pahrump that recognize me, so. And that's because of Sarah and I doing our videos out here in this area. She's got a lot of followers out here. She's pretty well known out in these parts, especially Pahrump. I mean, she always gets stopped out here. Anyway, any other questions, folks? Thumbs up. I got 36 thumbs up. Thank you, folks. Yeah, so I have some planned next week. The Lost Boy Scout cabin, it looks like it's a really long hike, but it's not a difficult one. Oh, they had to rewire it on the connector at the fridge. That's nuts. David, thank you. In the 80s. Hey Pat, how you doing? Yeah, when I went there was just me and like I think just a handful of other people. I did a lot of still photography out there. Yes, there is a video coming out on Wednesday, and that's the one of the mine that I went to near Pahrump. It's really pretty. I never finished that video though. Well, I finished the video, but there's other parts to it that I didn't get to because of lack of light. What happened with the Mojave Junction weed store? Are you talking about the Death Valley Junction dispensary? It's still there. Which mine? That would be Johnny. That would be Johnny mine. Death Valley Junction, I don't work there anymore. I was laid off from that post. And I don't feel like working anymore. I feel like doing YouTube full time. That's what happened. I still go there. We're still friends with them. They're a good company. Bodie's an actual town, so it's not a fake town like Nelson's, but 909 Adventures. Bodie's a great place to go check out if you want to see what these buildings should look like if left alone and not, vandalized out in the middle of nowhere. It's a good example of how I would like to see a cabin or a place like that. Ray, the drive to Bodie is gorgeous in spring. It is, definitely. And if you're going to Bodie, just drop down a little bit and go see where the filming location was for the High Plains Drifter, which is at Mono Lake. Gary, you went to Potosi Mine. Did you go into the upper levels? John Doe, you can for free off Green River Road. You can camp for free off Green River Road. Okay. I don't know where that's at. 909 Adventures. Yes. 909. It's a cool place. It was an actual gold mining town. It was one of the largest cities in California for a while. Back in the day, of course. John Doe, next to Bodie. Yeah, just south of Bodie is Mono Lake, and on Mono Lake, that's where they shot the movie location of High Plains Drifter. I had a video of that, the filming location of High Plains Drifter. You were by yourself. No upper. You just stayed on the main adit haulage. I didn't go up, but it looks good. I would like to go back sometime. How long do you think you will live in your vehicle? For at least another 5 years. Yeah, the main attic. I like that. It was kind of confusing towards the back, but I was able to figure it out. I actually lost Skylar and Lexi in that mine, believe it or not. But you know what? I learned the mine real quick by trying to find them. They had gone up when I had thought they wouldn't, so that was my mistake. I should have looked elsewhere for them. Yeah, High Plains Drifter was one of my favorite videos for a long time, and then I made that video about those trailers that I found out in Amagrosa Valley. That's that's just outside of Death Valley National Park, to the east. Yeah, to the east. What's wrong with heading send to all? Let's see what else is going on. Thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. Appreciate that a lot. Um, oh, they are doing rodeo tonight. You can see the rodeo is now all lit up over there. I like watching them doing practice and barrel racing out there. It's satisfying, I guess. Just being there, Stan and Tom, just being at Mono Lake where I mean, I camped right in the path that Clint Eastwood would have taken on his horse. He would have went right through my camp. That was so mind blowing. Um, Tremors was filmed out in. Do you have an idea where the filmed the Tremors movie? They filmed the Tremors movie at Lone Pine, out in the Alabama hills. I really liked Tremors as well. I'm sorry? I'm on a live feed right now. No, I can't.
Okay.
Someone needed a ride just now. Did you guys see that? Random? I think so. Yeah, Tremors was a cool movie. Kevin Bacon did a good job in that one. I like that. Yeah, random woman needed a ride. I'm a little busy. She wanted a date. Kevin S. Yeah, if you go to Lone Pine, the city of Lone Pine, there is a movie museum of all the movies that were made out there, and one of them was Tremors, and they give exactly where out there that, you know, like a GPS coordinate of where they filmed that movie. It's pretty darn cool. I gotta go out to Lone Pine and investigate all that Alabama Hills area. It looks amazing out there, and the rock formations are just absolutely gorgeous. So I'll probably head out there sometime. You know, summertime wouldn't be bad if they open up the stinking parks. What's up with that? Why aren't the parks open? You know, you would think that they would at least open the parks. Um, I don't know what that is, Cal. I love the video and when you discovered the petroglyphs. Yes. Yeah. In one part of that video, Callie, I did. You guys were discovering along with me at the same time. it's a shame that stuff gets destroyed like that. We need to try and preserve all that kind of stuff. I don't think it even was Native Americans. I really think it was prehistoric man making that stuff. High Plains Drifter. Fistful of Dynamite. Have you guys watched that movie? I loved that movie, Fistful of Dynamite. That's one badass movie. That's one of those under the radar Western movies that should be well known. How am I dealing with the heat during the day? Well, I'm usually editing videos over at the Holiday Inn, which their lobby is about 60 degrees. I actually go outside to warm up because it's so cold in there. So that's how I deal with that. I've only been doing that recently, but what I would normally do is put on a wet t-shirt to deal with the heat, and actually it works pretty good. That is kind of crazy, huh? Clint being that old. Crazy old man. I hope I grow up to be old like him. Kind of crazy too. Oh man, 47 thumbs up. I can't believe this. I'm so happy. His spaghetti westerns were the best. Kevin. Greg. You like Betty White? Whoa, wait, what's that? Which movie is that, Brian, Stan? Oh, A Fistful of Dynamite? That's one badass movie. Anyway, a friend of mine brought that up today. I'm like, yeah, I remember that one. Tonight is going to be a nice night. So after I do this tonight, I'm going to walk over and check out the people practicing on the horses over here. Horses are not native to North America, I don't think, correct? If I'm correct, I think they came in from Spain. It's amazing there's a whole lineage of horses throughout time. Who knows? That horse right there might have been a descendant of a popular horse or a famous one. The German spaghetti westerns? You mean the Italian, right? The Italian spaghetti westerns that's how Clint got his start. Well, not his start, but that's how he broke into that whole thing. Silverado? I've not watched that. Dynamite is supposed to be a way to say hi. Or to get gold. The Italian spaghetti and westerns, right? Yeah, that's what I thought, Martin. Thank you. Yeah, they're all over this, the Western, or the West. There's tons of wild horses still out in the Amargosa Valley and the Chicago Valley near Death Valley. The equestrians, okay. The Europeans brought the horses, excuse me. And the burros. I didn't know that. I thought the burros were... No shit. Did not know that. Thanks, Tom. Burros, though, really? If you look at any of the old Western photographs, like historic photography of like the 40 mule teams, those mules, they're huge. Those are huge animals, but you see the people standing next to them. The tops of their heads only go up to about their shoulder of the on the horse. It's nuts. That's what I thought, Stan. Yeah, Italian. Spaghetti westerns are Italian. It's kind of weird to think he went clear over there to do Western movies. Clint, that is. I've heard that, Craig, that camels were used There was actually, I think, camels used out here near, for the military out here near the Mojave. But the mining companies, were they European, Tom? They must have been. That's where the horses came from. That's where the burros come from. Kevin, I spent several years ago. I spent a month at a place in Pilot Valley. Don't know that. Where's Pilot Valley? Is that Nevada? Oh man, that was one drive from the party I was at in Las Vegas. Kind of close to the center of Las Vegas, but not really. I guess it was to the west. Wow, I got 50 thumbs up. Yay, thank you. Um, I did a video. I'm going to stop reading the comments right now. I got to talk about this because it really struck my heart last night. Now, Sarah released a video about the thermometer at Baker. I'll get to the comments here in a second, guys. So I'm going to ignore them for right now. I'm going to, here, I'll stop it right there. I watched Sarah's video about Baker's world's tallest thermometer. Baker is the first place that I stopped at in my car when I left the Bay Area. I stopped there to sleep. And the next morning I proceeded on to a campsite that I stayed at for a pretty long time, working out how to do videos, teaching myself how to camp and whatnot. Well, last night a person commented on an old... Okay, go eat, Stan. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you soon. Next week, same time. Hopefully, I'll be on time next time. Well, a person named Jan made a comment on a video I made called Rhyolite. Not Rhyolite, Renoville. Excuse me. And I mentioned the author of a book that I was investigating a segment of his book called Renoville, and I went to see what is left of it. And I did bring up the author's name. His name's Lee Hayes. He used to be, I guess, like the what do you call it? Like the mayor or the town manager of Baker. And I guess he has passed on. But Jan contacted me through the comments and mentioned that she watched the video. She was wondering if I was going to find the concrete slab, which I did. And all's good. But she also gave me some clues on some other places that I should go and investigate. And really what I want to do is go and find Jan and do an interview with her, because Lee Hayes, that book that Lee Hayes wrote, I believe it's called The Pioneers of the Desert. Pioneers of the Desert, I think is what it's called, or titled. I actually gave that book, I gifted that over to Sarah Jane Woodall. She actually owns that now, but I should pick up another copy of that. It's a great book. It's a detailed account of what's going on in this whole area, this whole Death Valley area in Nevada, from Baker all the way up to Tonopah. It's amazing, the story that it's told. And Shoshone Museum, a lot of people there are from this area as well, and they can verify that are inside that book. It's truly amazing. And actually, that's where the photograph comes from in that video of mine that I did of Renoville. And Renoville is named after Charlie Reno. Let's see here. I just wanted to mention that. It just really kind of hit home pretty close. Yeah, Sarah did do a video of that, Tom. Yes, I remember that. They brought the was in Tom. I was wondering that. Thank you. Jan, you're here. That was awesome. Will you do an interview with me? I want to know more. I love that book. Yes, I'm on Instagram. Look me up on Instagram. Eminence Front. EFX5? I forget. Look in my description. It should have it down there as well. I would love to interview you, Jan, sometime. You must have some amazing stories to tell about Lee Hayes. The way he wrote that book was I, it was very entertaining for me. I really enjoyed it. Everyone's looking at me kind of funny because I'm talking to my my phone that's standing on a stick. 909 Adventures. Thanks for tuning in, and I will definitely check you out. Uh, Let me answer that question about Eminence Front. Eminence Front is a song from The Who, and the song is really about people hiding behind a false facade. So my false facade is the Eminence Front X5. The X5 is the BMW, the SUV. So that's why I named it Eminence Front X5. So I hide in the Eminence Front X5. That's my false facade, and it takes me to all these adventures. Oh my gosh, Tracy! Oh my gosh! Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, when you come out, Tracy, I'd like to sit down and have a drink with you, sir, or an MRE maybe. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know where Blazing Saddles was filmed. I would assume on a set because of all the actors they had to corral. Great movie though. Mel Brooks. Is it Mel Brooks? Yeah, it was Mel Brooks' film, wasn't it? A $20 super chat. Thank you, Tracy. That's very kind of you. I've got 53 thumbs up, guys. I'm so stoked. Jan, I live in Orange County, not on Facebook, etc. Yes. Yeah, he seemed very chill. He seemed very down to earth, Jan, and I really felt like the way he writes, really, his personality really came out, and I hope it did. But I'd love to have an interview with you sometime. I'd be happy to come out to Orange County if I could have just a little bit of your time to do an interview. That would be awesome. Joker. I don't know what that means, Joker. Blazing Saddles. That'd be kind of cool to figure out if that was actual location. Why does that keep flickering like that? I don't think it really helps the comments below. The thumbs up, definitely. Um, the algorithm, I think that's what you're talking about. Maybe the comments below, but the live streams, they kind of live on their own. Come back and rewatch them. If you happen to miss it, you might want to watch it. And you can comment as well. But uh, I will contact you offline, Jan. I definitely will. Actually, how can I do this? Jan, if you're not on Facebook, my email address, I guess. How am I going to do this? Jan, I got to think about that. But yeah, I'll contact you offline of this and see if we can set something up. That'd be great. I'm just tickled to death you're even considering it. So, okay, Gary, what's this? I was told that if you pick up a desert turtle, it pees. Gary, I have no clue about the turtle question. Well, Jan, my email address. If you do email Jan, my email address isn't an easy one. It's digitalbridgesf@yahoo.com. Oh my gosh, Debbie, I don't want to know that's true. If you pick up a turtle and it pees, it will die because it loses too much water. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just because we heard it in two different spots or multiple spots doesn't mean it's true. I would hate to think that because you would think nature would take care of something like that. Hobbies. No, I'm doing the hobby I want to be doing, which is doing explores, adventures, and wandering around in the desert trying to find stuff that doesn't really exist anymore. The vehicle is just simply like a tent. I am actually doing my hobby. I'm working it. Gary, that's the second time you've asked the same question. Oh my goodness. Jan, that's hilarious. So it is true. Wow. I'm never picking up a turtle. Why would I pick up a turtle? Why would you want to pick up a turtle? To help it get across the street, I bet. That blows my mind. That's interesting. But a completely different topic. I don't want to change it from the tortoise and whatnot. But Sarah is a little busy between here and I think she's going through the hot months. So she was mentioning she's going to go up and see uh, her mother, I believe, up north sometime soon, and she's kind of booked up. So I won't be having her on soon on the live feed, but she has agreed to do it. So we'll see. We haven't worked out logistics yet, but it may be at her place that we do that. Yes, Craig, I believe so. I thought I was enjoying life before, and I really wasn't. And I'm glad I stopped what I was doing to take on this challenge of trying to make a YouTube channel a bit successful. And I'm doing everything I can to give you guys honest content, not conjured up. What you guys see is pretty much what I'm seeing. Only a few times have I actually gone back and redone something. But I might be going back to redo Renoville because I don't like the audio that I have in it. So I might be going back and doing a little update to that. But another thing that's kind of neat, when I was actually researching Renoville, I did research on YouTube, but I didn't find a whole lot. And now that my video's up, I'm finding a lot more. So hopefully people got something out of that and were able to find Renoville. Renoville is actually, I believe, Google Maps searchable. Maybe it's not. No. So it's about 2 miles away from my very first campsite when I started this trip. And sentimental spot for Larry Ward. Oh, the X5, by the way. Right there. Could you guys see it? Yeah, there she is. There, baby. Yes, I was, David. I gave all that up. Um, had a bit of a falling out there with some of the people I was dealing with, and instead of trying to make it all work again, I decided, well, I can put a lot more effort into something more solo, like this adventure. So I got rid of it all. I sold it off, cleaned house, and I started a new hobby, which is my YouTube career. I don't really miss racing. I was in it for a while, and after a while, it turns into labor versus love. I couldn't find my first post, so I did it again. I don't know what that means. Gary, what does that mean? What about the sports cars, David? Isn't my X5 kind of a sports car? It's a 5-speed manual, inline six, 230 horsepower or something like that, all-wheel drive. I was keeping up with the likes of Wonderhouse in her 4Runner, as well as Skylar's Jeep uh, 4x4. I'm out there with my all-wheel drive bombing around with them. It's pretty funny. I have not completely got stuck yet. I've gotten to a point where I had to do a 20-point turn, but I got out. Martin, the X5 is an amazing SUV for an all-wheel drive SUV. What is your PayPal account? My PayPal account is, I believe it's EFX5. I believe it is. It's in my, if you want to donate through PayPal, it's in the description in one of my videos, my recent videos. You'll see it in the description. I don't have it off the top of my head. I think you're right, Tom. I think you're right. I think Paul Moon did say that. It costs a lot of money. So my previous job was in marketing, and my career was in marketing and manufacturing. So I worked for the likes of like Safeway, Shutterfly, um, agencies, Apple, you name it. I've done quite a bit of work there, and I was making pretty good money. I was very happy with the money part of it. I wasn't happy with the stress part of it, I guess. Where's my camera? There it is. That's just a quick synopsis where I came from. I gave all that up, quit my job, gave up my condo, headed for the hills, created my X5, put the batteries in it, fixed it up like it is, and I started off on my trip. First trip stopped in Baker, and that's where the fun started. And yeah, I enjoy it. That's my new hobby. I don't miss anything. And I get this asked often, I guess. Am I lonely out there in the middle of nowhere? I'm not lonely. I'm alone though, and I'm not lonely. 20 or 30 hours of wrenching for an afternoon or evening track time. Gary, the X5s do not have four-wheel drive. It's all-wheel drive. It doesn't have lockers, basically. So if I get one wheel off the ground, like tripoding, the car will stop. You don't like that off-roading because often one wheel comes off the ground. Okay. Is that Burrow? Burrowed? When you first started YouTube and living in your car, did you plan a budget and was accurate, or have you found it to be more or less expensive now? No, actually, it's become less expensive over time. I invested a lot of money and time in setting the car up the way it is with the solar panels, the solar batteries, and whatnot, and the monitoring system. But I over budgeted at the beginning, and now I'm well within budget. Over time, it just works out. Yes, it's all-wheel drive, Gary. What do I do now for work? Well, I was kind of chasing my tail with that, and then COVID-19 happened, and there's very little work out here, and so I just gave it up. And I did a video about that, where I was asking for help from my viewers to join my Patreon or donate through PayPal. Um, and the links are down below in the description of any of my videos. I don't think they're in this live stream description, but if you'd like to, I can start doing that. But donations can be taken care of through PayPal as well, which is nice. A lot of people like doing that. When you do Super Chat, it goes through AdSense and they take a chunk of that. A lot larger chunk than, say, PayPal would. It's the only downside to that is that. Any other questions? What do you do for work? I am not doing anything for work now, Phil. I didn't answer that, did I? I am strictly full-time YouTube now, and it's working. I can make this float. It's kind of interesting. I'm finding I'm taking it a lot more seriously, not only because that's all I do now, but it's more interesting to me that I am full-time YouTube. It's almost like I can't believe that it's happening. But I really enjoy it. It's a challenge to get a video out every week. And as you can see, I'm doing these live chats. I can put out about 2 to 3 videos a week now, whereas before it was a struggle just to get one out a week. It was a lot of work. I spent a lot of time streamlining and templating my video process. It's pretty cool. I think your average person would think it's pretty cool. I remember speaking with I think Eliza, sister, Sarah's sister, about templating my videos, and she asked me, "Don't you think it's going to get kind of boring or repetitive?" And even though my videos are templated, they're all unique. You can't tell I'm using a template, but sure enough, I am. I guess the only template you really get to see is the logo of Eminence Front coming down and running across to the side. Anyway. I did not watch the launch. I did not watch it, so hopefully it went well and the crew got to the space station. Have they docked? Do you know? I guess you didn't watch it, so. But no, I did not watch the launch. I forgot about the launch, to be honest with you. I made it out to my Fortress of Solitude today, which is out in Tecopa. Got any good adventures planned? Yes, next Tuesday I'll be on an adventure all day. Yeah, Mount Potosi did well, Judy. Thank you. I'm sure I would have heard about it on the news by now. Something would have went bad. Hey, Phil. Yes, the place for sale. It's been for sale for quite a while out in Tecopa, Phil. It looked like somebody still blew up. I don't know what you mean, Tom. Martin. Oh, 5:30 a.m.? Okay. Man, it takes a long time to catch up that space station. It must be really moving out. The space station, that is. Mount Potosi. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Tom. Launch went perfect. Thanks, Jen. Tomorrow morning, 5:30. Moonshine still. I'm not following what you're talking about, Tom. You think there's a moonshine still up at Potosi Mine? Oh, thank you. Yes. What's your name? Burra Dude. Yes. Is there anything that I did not expect? Yes. I used to have a memory foam pillow. I love that thing. And I took it out into the desert with me on this trip. And you know what happens in cold weather with memory foam? It turns into a brick. It was a surprise. Something I did not think would ever happen. What do you mean by treasure stories? Like hidden treasure? A still, yes. Oh, like someone still blew up. Like a. Okay. I wouldn't know what a still blowing up looks like. I'm sorry. I should watch the launch tonight, I guess. Never. I would like to see a still running. That'd be kind of cool. It, moonshine still. Yes to both. Yes, I do have some future explorers going on. They're going to be happening once a week, where I had multiple locations. Oh man, it is so nice out tonight. I'm really enjoying this temperature tonight. Last night was not so fun. I can't sleep in the heat. Yeah, it, I'm not really interested in the treasure more on my channel. I'm more interested in the story behind the treasure. Okay. Can't use Bixby right now. I'm not trying to use Bixby. What just happened there? Wow, 58 thumbs up. Mount Pelosi. I can make 1,001 jokes on that one about Mount. Who would want a Mount Pelosi? Oh God! I can't believe I just said that. Uh, I'm gonna leave that alone, Tom. Oh, I love the mill sites. I love the mill sites. Judy, any crazy stuff going on in Pahrump? Lots of scary things here in California. Stay safe. Nothing going on. It's very quiet tonight. Only one police vehicle has gone by, as opposed to the first time when I did out here. It's like freaking the world was coming to an end. Today was humid. It got up into the 90s today, but it felt a lot hotter than that because of the humidity. Mount Pelosi. Oh gosh. Mount Pelosi. Solitude is awesome, Judy. Oh man, I just killed a grasshopper with my back. Sorry, buddy. Damn it. I just laid down on the ground because I was laughing, and I laid right on top of a grasshopper. Man, that's gross. Okay. Um, any other questions? I'm running out of things to talk about here. Solitude is awesome. Man, that is annoying. People actually use these filters. This one looks good. Whoa. Back to normal. Upstate New York. Raphael? Slow night, eh, Judy? Yeah, I guess. I showed up late. Got a late start. I'm all frazzled by driving fast over here trying to make some time up. Of course, from Las Vegas here is only 45 minutes or 45 miles ish from where I was at. So I couldn't make up much time in that short distance by speeding, but I was speeding nonetheless. I tried making it here. No, I don't want any filters. Why are you showing me filters? And why won't the filters go away now? I got a problem here, folks. My filter, I can't. Have your travels been pretty much what you expected when you started or not? Well, not all the explorers go as planned. I would say they tend to not go as planned more than they do. And I guess what I mean by that is sometimes you show up to these locations and you expect to see something like a structure or a building to explore, and it has long been gone. And putting the kibosh on any cool things going on with that. How do you turn these filters off? Normal. Something's wrong with my. By the way, my phone is dying, so. No, that's still working, so. Why won't it go away? Share lives. No, I don't know how to get rid of this. How do you get rid of the filters? They're supposed to just turn off. Go away. It's taking up half my screen. I can't see the comments. Oh, okay. So hey Kevin, the up near Goldfield. Yeah, it's because they're basically I think they moved the highway and they're gonna take all the ore out from underneath the highway, which has never been. Man, this is really bugging me, folks. Oh, there you go. I got rid of them. Yes, the Carol Lombard plane crash. Clark Gable hung out at the Pioneer Saloon. That's where I went to eat a hamburger, I guess, with Sarah after I twisted my ankle. In that video of hers. That is called. I forget what that town's name is called. It eludes me. If you do a Google search on Pioneer Saloon, it will tell you what the town is. Pioneer Saloon, Nevada. It'll tell you what the. Just Google that. On Google Maps. Look up stuff. Yeah, you can look up stuff on Google Maps. You'll see stuff that is not there anymore. That's kind of a bummer. That happened to me when I went up to Owl Canyon. I don't think I released that video yet because I didn't find anything. It's a nice hike though. Raphael, that's funny. I think so. Yeah, it's Good Springs. Right, thank you. That's the name of the town, Good Springs. Good deals on land for the auction. Didn't know that. Not in the buying land mode right now. Holy cow, 61 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. It really helps the algorithm to get thumbs up. Thank you. Man, I've been a busybody today. I'm a little tired. It's been about an hour and 22 minutes since I turned this sucker on. Do you guys have anything else to ask me? Questions, stuff like that? Yes, I've got Explorers every Tuesday now. Wednesdays are video days. I try releasing at least one video a week now. If it's 2 videos, it'll be Wednesday and Friday, and then you'll have a live stream on Saturday. You know, I don't know if I've answered the question from further back about my fridge and getting it all worked out. I have not worked anything in the X5 yet. I think I'll be doing that next Thursday. I'll be cleaning out the fridge again, and I'll be cleaning those connectors up. It did look dirty in there, so dusty at least. So hopefully that will help out. Definitely take your vitamin C's and D's. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Martin, thank you. Next adventure is on Wednesday. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Thanks for tuning in. Eminence Front, X5, and Larry Word here. In Prompt, signing off. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. And yes, it'll ask me the same question. Are you sure you want to stop the streaming? Yes, that's why I pressed the button. Bye.